Excuse the mom belly. Excuse the mom belly. Want some gas? Rick and Morty grinding. Y'all like? Featuring a rolling tray. I want to talk to the guys for a second. I'm going to ask y'all a couple questions. What is a woman to you? I bet you nobody could really ever explain it to me. If you look on Google, you'll see the insulting definition of a woman. I don't appreciate that. Google, you on my hit list. It's like, no. I just don't, like, I really need to understand why is it that y'all do so much to get women, but y'all don't put that same effort in to keep her. I don't get that. Me, myself, I can tell you about myself. I like women too, but the way that I approach women, especially if I want to talk to them, and even if they don't want to talk to me back, they might not want to talk to you back right that moment, but they're going to remember you. They're going to be like, oh, who was that nice guy that, you know, he came up to me, he wanted to talk to me. I told him I got a boyfriend. My boyfriend toxic as shit, and now, you know, I'm not with that nigga no more. She going to always remember in the back of her head. Because she wanted to go with you, she wanted to be with you, she wanted to, or either spend time with you, or whatever the case may be, but it was that toxic nigga who went back. So that's why I said, men, what is the definition of a woman? In my definition, in my eyes, a woman can't be defined. Google definition says a female human, and it's like, what the fuck is that? What is that? I'm kind of pissed off for her about it, but especially it'd be like one day I saw this guy and this girl on the bus and shit when I used to catch a bus and shit. The girl was cussing her boyfriend out real bad, and guess what she was cussing him out about? She was like, damn, this shit's sticky. She was like, why you keep talking to this stripper girl when you got a girl that got a real job and do what she need to be doing and making sure you good and stuff like that? Why you still messing with these bitches? Why should that even be a conversation? Nigga, if you love your woman, y'all supposed to be at the strip club together. Y'all supposed to be throwing the dollars at the bitches together. It's just some things I just don't understand. But y'all ready to go fuck and y'all looking for all these bitches to fuck. Oh, I want to fuck this bitch. I want to fuck that bitch. I want to fuck her. Oh, she fat. Her ass fat. Okay, what else can she give you? If you got a good woman at home, why would you want to basically sacrifice the relationship that you're in to go get a piece of ass that you probably won't have one time, one night stand, and then she's gone. You disrespect your woman that you had for another woman. That doesn't make sense to me. And she's not a woman for doing it. I don't care about what all these rappers, female rappers be saying. How something, fuck that girl, nigga, take that girl, nigga, man. You can't be the way that other people want you to be. You can't be the way that other people are. You can't let people alter your personality. You gotta be who you is at the end of the day. You let a person say, oh, I'm a drag, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Drag on your own. Be drag when you single. Do what you feel me, do what you want. You don't gotta be tied down to nobody. But man, I just wanna ask you that, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, our black women could be treated better, but then this is when we go to other different races and shit like that, because Our black men can't treat us right. They can't give us what we deserve as black women. Black men deserve a lot. That's why I do the facials and the massages, and I do food with it and alcohol and stuff like that, because that's how the whole black community should be treating each other. So if you got a girlfriend, you got a sister, whatever the case may be, you don't gotta actually do her facial, but hey, your sister say her back hurt after a long day at work, rub her fucking back for her. Like, it's like the way that you treat your mother is the way that you gonna treat any girl that you with. And I realized that with a lot of people I dated, like, they treat their mothers like shit, and I wonder why they was treating me like that. And now I realize it, and I'm done with it. Like, niggas vibrating too low for me. Too low, too low. They always say women are emotional, unstable creatures. Well, guess what? We beautiful ones too. And we need to be cherished, and we need to be loved the right way. All that toxic shit that's not cute. We not young no more. Without parents. And even if you is with your parents, you don't do what your parents do, how you was raised and shit like that. If you was raised fucked up, simply raise your kids better. But in order to do that, you got to do some healing within yourself. You got to force yourself to heal, even if you don't feel like that you want to, or you got the strength to. I will tell you one thing. When I had my son, the growth process was amazing. He made me grow in ways that I didn't even know that it was possible, for real. I thought I wasn't gonna make it, for real. Everybody was like, "Oh, don't keep the baby, don't keep the baby, don't keep the baby." I can give life. Why the fuck would I take it? Like, I done went through hell when I was pregnant. I'm just looking at, like, what the fuck, for real? Like, I'm going through hell. I'm trying to move and do a whole lot of things while I'm pregnant, and I'm doing it. I'm still alive. Like, y'all can do the same thing. But also, women, y'all gotta give men something to appreciate. Y'all can't be out here, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga, and then think somebody gonna want me with you. It ain't about that. Like, if you look at yourself a certain type of way, everybody will be able to practice what I practice. For guys, it's called sacred masculinity. Basically taking and protecting your baby. They got fuck. I fuck people mentally. What the fuck I need to open my legs for? And oh yeah, I just want to have an orgasm. I can have an orgasm off of just speaking words. What the fuck don't people understand? Of a sapiosexual, of a demisexual. You can be too. But they say that women invented cheating. I mean, we might have, because I ain't even gonna lie. Like, when you mentally done with a relationship, usually when a female, I'm gonna speak for myself. When you done with a relationship mentally already, you're gone mentally. Physically, you might still be there. You might still have sex with the person. You might still do whatever. But sooner or later, all of that is gonna die down and stop, and everything's gonna be like, all right, what are we doing? Like, what's going on? Are we staying together? What is happening? Because if I'm cheating, it's gonna be on some shit where, oh, I'm telling my nigga in his face that I'm not satisfied, and he's still not satisfying me. I can't deal with that. And satisfaction isn't, oh, help me bust a nut, help me come. No, that's not what it is to me. Being there for me emotionally, emotional availability, that's the best thing that I ever had from a person. That the money and all that shit gonna come, because if you got a brain on your fucking brain inside your fucking head, and you use your full percentage of your brain, you are gonna, like, you good. I have orgasms off of talking to people. No, my pussy is not tingling. No, but my brain is. A woman's body is just like, oh my God. Like, I found out so much stuff about myself when I started to align my chakras, but I still haven't. They kind of a little blocked. They've been blocked lately because I just be so sucked in by society. You can't do that. Society will break you down for everybody in it if you let them. But yeah, fellas, y'all give the women, you know, what they deserve. So I try to help mold her into being something greater than what she is. You don't gotta force it. She's gonna take the offer if that's what she really wants, and if you are who she really want to be with. Build generational wealth. Have families that are really tightly bonded and connected. Stop having these broken ass families. Oh, I'm a baby mother and this is his wife and I'm dealing with this or whatever nigga, and then I start fucking with this nigga and now I'm fucking with this nigga, and now my child is exposed to all these niggas and all these women that it shouldn't have happened like that. Do better. Raise your little ones better. Realize that you have a small person that has a brain that's this fucking big. They don't know anything. You gotta impute certain knowledge within them so that they know when they're growing up and shit like that, certain things is that they know they belong doing and certain things they don't. Inform them on everything, even if you gotta inform them on the hard drugs, on the normal drugs, on weed, whatever. Inform them of all of that so society doesn't have to. Society is gonna drag their asses in. I had a fucking guy walk up to me with no teeth in his mouth and offer me some fucking crack. Do you think that I took it? That shit is crazy. I was going to school. I was going to Kenwood High School. I had a lot of shit happen to me for real. And guys, I don't know why y'all would go to jail over some pussy. It's pussy everywhere. You gotta know how to talk. I know how to talk to bitches, and I don't be wanting them. Bitches be throwing their pussy at me. I be like, man, I don't want, like, cause you vulnerable. Like, you going through certain things in your life. That's why you throwing yourself at me. You going through this toxic relationship. You going through certain things. You need healing. I'm here to give you the healing. I ain't here to give you nothing else. I don't care how bad you is. Women, like, they don't understand how much power that they possess. They don't. Like, just give your pussy away, give your pussy away, give your pussy away. That's not what it is. Like, and I'm not looking down or judging nobody that's doing it. If you're doing it, that's what you want to do. I can't judge another motherfucker because I'm a fucking weirdo. I say that proudly. I don't give a fuck. I wear weird shit. The fucking glasses I had on yesterday, weird as shit. Everybody looking like they looked at me and shit like that. Thought I was a little girl when I came to the gas station. I said, oh no. I said, this is me straight to. He said, oh no, you good, you good. But yeah, like we gotta get better as a black community. We gotta get better individually. We have to do that healing that everybody's sitting around ignoring. You ignoring it, you putting a blunt to your face. I'm smoking because I feel like smoking, not because I'm going through anything and I'm so stressed out and I need to smoke. Fuck that. Fuck this blunt. I don't never gotta touch no weed ever again. And you don't either. Don't think that your past is gonna be your future. Try to mend your own heart. Don't have nobody in place of that. Like, oh, if you don't have a father, if you lost your father, if you never met your father, somebody like me that never met my father, I still have that empty spot in my heart, and I want to meet him, even though the way that I was conceived, it was crazy. So I just go head along, and I just like, well, wherever life takes me, that's where it takes me. If I meet him, I meet him. If I don't, I don't. But I feel like I just deserve that right as a human being to know who my father is, and everybody else should. But you got to get that thought out your head that, oh, you the only one that's going through it and all that shit, man. There's people going through rain, wind, and fucking fire. I went through the pursuit of happiness damn near to the T. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Me and my mother to the T. But I never watched the movie, and I'm going to watch it. I might watch it tonight. I'm going to go in and watch it because everybody keeps saying, oh, you need to watch it. You need to watch it for real because you've been through a lot. I don't even know how you still standing on your 2 feet. I don't know either. Nigga. Like, I need y'all to be better as a black community. I do. Like, and I walk around all day, be talking, getting calluses in my mouth and shit like that, talking to people because I really care about the black community. I'm really willing to pour all my energy out into everybody else, and then I'm left with none. Who is here to replenish me, give me what I need? You feel me? Like, only me, I can do that. I close myself in my fucking house. I get up, clean up, take my little shower and shit like that, put my music on, do what I like doing, painting, cooking, everything that's therapeutic to me. Like, and y'all can do that together as couples. Stop thinking it's all about, oh, let's smoke weed. How about let's smoke weed and talk about some business plans? Let's talk about creating and generating generational wealth, and also like, so that when your children get old enough, they don't even have to know who the fuck somebody working under somebody is. I don't want my son to know what that is like. If he chooses to work under me, cool, but I don't even want that as an option. I just want him to be able to have all his money, wherever he want, whatever car, whatever place he want to live, if he want to live in multiple places, whatever. You gotta get that shit for your kids. You can't lay down and be all in that depression, man. Get the fuck up. Same way I be fucking sitting there making everything. I make everything from scratch. I make motherfucking food from scratch, hair oils, hair gel, all that shit. Natural products that everybody could fucking use, and it will be way better for you. You don't gotta put all that harmful shit inside your body. Just like fuck with me for real. Like, I got the remedies, but niggas don't want to be listening for real. I can tell y'all that, and y'all could go home and do facials and massages on your wife or and shit like that. It's really bitches out here, and I was one of them women that will watch niggas on Instagram and shit, and they making all this money off of massaging girls. And I'm like, all right, he massaging girls, and it's looking like it's girls that's married and shit like that. And I'm just looking like, wow, like your husband can't do that. Why do you have to go pay for another nigga to massage her? Not to say that is anything wrong with that if that's what she wanted done. But if she don't want that from you, or if she's asking, for instance, I've asked for that. And I've never gotten that type of massage where like it's full on body and I don't have no clothes on and a nigga really deep tissue massaging me. I've never had that. So I wanted that, and I asked one of my boyfriends and shit, and he was like, oh, that's what you want? Okay, all right, I'm gonna give you that. Half-ass did it. Like, you could tell when it's a nigga really into it and when he just trying to pass the time by. Like, I ain't done for real. Y'all just, like, there's a lot of things I could teach y'all. I ain't even lying. Like, and I ain't trying to school nobody or be nobody's mother or do none of that. So I don't want nobody even try to say that. I'm just here to help. I'm here to help the black community grow in every which way I could. Because, like, people be looking at me and shit. It was my own people, yo. I'm outside selling food and shit. And they was like, oh, how about this food? And I'm like, everything's $20. Oh, it's $20. Is it worth it? And I'm like, hold up, what? You are a black man standing in front of me asking me, is my food, as me as a black woman, a black beautiful woman at that, you think that my food is not going to be good? And you asking me that, but do you go to these establishments where these other people is all these different races, they just cooking your food and you ain't asking them what's in it? You ain't asking them, hey, is this worth the money? You're giving them your money. Don't do me like that. At least try my shit. I give you samples of my shit. That's how confident I am with my shit for real. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, well, it's worth more than that. Straight told him it's worth more than that. He like, oh, all right, well, yeah, so I'm doing you a favor. I don't get society. I don't. Like, everybody for that. So it's so much greed out here. Yo, this money don't mean nothing to me, bro. I will rip up all my shit in front of y'all right now. But I ain't gonna do that because then the niggas gonna be thinking I'm crazy and shit. It's paper.